Spaceship Earth now serves food and drink.
Let's see.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you're watching the Theme Park Foodies. We are back at Epcot to try out the brand new Geo-82. And like I said at the beginning, it's inside Spaceship Earth. For those that don't know what Spaceship Earth is, it's what a lot of people call the giant golf ball right at the front of Epcot. It houses a ride called Spaceship Earth. It's a geodesic sphere that encompasses the premise of Epcot and tells the story of communication throughout time. In the back area near the exit is where this new lounge is. I believe it was formerly a Siemens lounge, right, Sam?
Yeah, so Siemens was a corporate sponsor of Spaceship Earth, so they had this lounge. And I think in like 2017, a deal went sour with Disney, where I think they had offered them like a new monorail fleet in exchange for sponsorship, and Disney declined the deal. So in 2017, Siemens ended their corporate lounge for their employees, which sounded pretty fancy.
Yeah, and instead of a lounge, now we get a lounge. We get to see where that Siemens lounge was. It looks right out onto the Celebration Gardens, which is kind of like, it's right behind where the Walt Disney statue is now. He kind of sits there in Celebration Gardens looking out. So you get kind of that same view right above Walt. You can see Celebration Gardens as well as the entire sight line, or kind of the skyline of World Showcase. They actually have fireworks packages where you can line up towards the back where the big windows are and watch the fireworks. About 5 o'clock, they begin creating preferential seating for that. We're not here for the fireworks, but we are going to try all of the food out. It's not like a full food menu, it's more of a lounge, so I believe they have like 4 or 5 things.
Yeah, they have a charcuterie board, they have ahi tuna, they have a vegan hummus. So, a lot of things for Jason to try.
Yeah. Well, she'll be having the charcuterie board.
Crab cake.
I'll be having the crab cake.
I know there was 2 seafood things, 1 vegan option, and then the charcuterie board.
Yeah, I feel like it's not going to be enough to fill me up. I might still be hungry. We will have to probably try one of the drinks. I know I'll probably get one of the mocktails. You'll probably get one of the cocktails, right?
We'll see. The drinks, so they use very interesting and complex flavors in the drinks. Like there's like a pickled onion in the drink, a leek, black pepper. We're not like cocktail connoisseurs, so I don't really think that this menu caters to us. So we'll see.
This is also only 21 and up, so it's the first area in all of Walt Disney World where you have to be over 21 years old to go in and experience it. So no kids. Yeah. Very interesting. Epcot is in full bloom right now too. You have these beautiful flowers cascading behind us. It does look a little bit naked when you walk in, because Epcot usually has a festival going on. No festival right now, so there's some bare trees.
Festival for like a couple months, not till August when Food and Wine starts.
Yeah, put on some pants, Epcot. Are you ready to go in?
Also, it's Jay's birthday.
Yeah, I didn't want to tell you guys.
Today is his actual birthday, Monday, June 9th.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yes, Jay, happy birthday. It won't be my birthday when this posts, but are you ready now?
I'm ready.
If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Join us while we dine and drink inside Spaceship Earth here at Epcot. All right, so to get to Geo-82, you're heading straight towards the front of Epcot. You'll obviously have to head towards Spaceship Earth. Now, it's not technically inside Spaceship Earth. The lounge is like right behind it. So they have an exit area. It's like a little play area called Project Tomorrow. It's where you exit the ride. That's actually where it's going to be found. So you can head pretty much left or right, and then you'll see a sign for Project Tomorrow towards the back of Spaceship Earth. It's going to be right before you get to the Celebration Gardens. You'll head into there, and you will see the sign in the back right corner, I guess, if you're walking straight in, to Geo-82. You can see on the main logo they used one of the geodesic patterns on the panels for the G. And as you walk up the steps after you check in, you'll notice the sky above you is lit up, which is supposed to be reminiscent of the starry night sky when you go backwards on Spaceship Earth. The floor also glistens, which is reminiscent of those different fiber optics they used to have before they updated Celebration Gardens here at Epcot. As we walk to the top floor, we'll see more of those panels, some beautiful artwork in a waiting area. And to the right, you can see this collection of different bourbons. These are all made specifically for Epcot. You have Uncle Nearest, Woodford Reserve, Stag right there. I'm not sure if we'll be getting these today, but I would like to have them one day. After they call your name, you'll walk through a portal and you'll see actual panels they use that encompass Spaceship Earth. If you touch those panels, it feels like metallic. I thought they were going to be like plastic for some reason, but it actually does feel pretty cool. And then you'll walk into the main dining area. You'll see the main bar to the left and then the beautiful view of the Celebration Gardens to your right. As you walk in, they give you tranquility scented towels to wash and clean your hands with before you enter the main restaurant area. You can see those geodesic patterns on the floor, into the carpet, and even on some of the seats here. See these beautiful lights that look reminiscent of Spaceship Earth as you walk in, and there's a lot of gold tones and accents, whether you're in the waiting area or the main dining area. That's reminiscent of the original concept art of Spaceship Earth. We have been seated. Let's break down the menu. I wanted to bring up that it's called Geo-82 because Epcot was open in 1982. You can see all the different glassware, the types of ice that they have, and their preparation methods to the left. To the right, you can see a saying that you hear if you ride the Spaceship Earth ride. You see this as well on the walls right before you walk in. And on the next page, we have all of their featured cocktails. This is a caramelized leek martini, a brown butter old-fashioned. This sounds like it would be interesting, like butter would make it a little bit more smooth. Strawberry coconut right hand, a clarified New York sour. Oh, Sam, a sour. I feel like you'd like a whiskey sour. And a high brew batanga. Probably not saying that right. Strawberry black pepper sour, peach shrub whiskey, smash electron. This sounds like it's got a nice Spaceship Earth theme. And we have the brulee banana highball and exclusive Disney Select Bourbon Flight. That's the thing that we saw at the beginning when we walked in. On the next page, we have the zero proof cocktails. There's a walk through the garden. So it looks like this is almost like a lemonade. Then they have a Manhattan in the morning. So it's like a Manhattan, but obviously, yeah, maybe with cold brew. See their beer selections. Have the different wine selections if you guys want to take a look. On the very back of the menu is where you can find these small bites. We have 5 items here. The charcuterie board that Sam brought up earlier. What bothers me sometimes about these charcuterie boards is I don't know what's in it because it doesn't say it on the menu. The hummus that Sam brought up earlier. Fungi flatbread. I like me some fungi. I like mushrooms. Truffled ahi tuna. This is the thing I'm most excited for. And then jumbo lump crab gateau. It's got smoked cheddar, pickled mustard. This sounds really good too. All right, we are seated with a beautiful view of the Connections Cafe. The seats are really nice swivel seats. They have a cool felt feeling to them. It feels like throwback, like 1980s. Sam, you got one of the mocktails, actually.
We got both mocktails. So I got the Manhattan in the morning, and I chose it because it does have Joffrey's cold brew in it. It also has maple, tart cherry, walnut bitters, and a spice non-alcoholic spirit. I will say, very expensive mocktail. It was $17.
It is pricey here.
It is pricey, and it's very tiny. But Shay's birthday. If you don't like coffee, it doesn't taste like coffee at all to me. I taste the tart cherry and the maple bitters the most. I actually think I picked the perfect thing for me. It's smooth. And I like the cherry flavor. I'm actually gonna give this an 8.
Oh, wow.
But like, I did choose it because it had coffee in it, and there's literally zero coffee taste.
All right, so I got the walk through the garden. Sam, what's on and in this?
It also has a non-alcoholic spirit in it, basil, fennel, lemon, orange bitters, and celery bitters, and bubbles.
So bitters. I'm not a huge fan of bitters, but we'll see. It's supposed to be like a lemonade. And if you look at the glass, you can see there's some geodesic patterns right here at the bottom. Also wanted to bring up, there's hidden Mickeys in the lights in here. So high attention to detail, but still with a sleek, modern design. I really do like the aesthetic. A little loud, but I like the aesthetic. Let's try the drink. So with this, the bitters work because the lemon flavor is complemented, and then with the bitters, when you get that club soda, it has a very earthy, fresh kind of flavor to it. I guess maybe not earthy, but it's a fresh flavor.
Well, there's fennel in it. I feel like that's pretty earthy.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm gonna stick with that. It feels like a lemonade, but not very sour, if that makes sense. There's definitely just a little hint of club soda, a little bit of bitterness, and a little tartness, or sourness, I should say, from that lemon. It's very refreshing. I think a very well-made mocktail, and I'm gonna go 8 for it. think it feels elevated, and I like that the glass looks like Spaceship Earth and inside kind of Spaceship Earth. These utensils look very dainty. You can tell it's for little bites, not for big bites. All right, so the first of our small bites is here. Sam, you got the hummus. What's exactly on it in this?
So this is cannellini hummus. It has pumpkin seed pesto, radish, preserved lemon, Fresno peppers, and it comes with papadum. So these are like Indian, like thin, crispy crackers. They are super delicate though, so I'm wondering how they're gonna hold up with the hummus.
We're about to find out.
Yeah.
You hear a nice crunch on that. Looks like there's a lot of different like flavors in here.
Yeah, that's the pumpkin pesto. Ooh, got a little kick of spice. It's okay. So I prefer hummus made with chickpeas. These are white beans, and it kind of just tastes like white beans, you know, like creamy white beans. The toppings is where you get the flavor. There is a kick of spice in that, and there's also some lemon. It's earthy. This is the only vegan option on the menu. This is not something I think I would order again. Oh, I think it's this that's spicy. I ate something that was like super spicy. I like how they chose the papadum cracker. I think it's different. Feels elevated, but it doesn't feel like something that I personally would get again. Oh my god, my papadum just broke. I would give it a 6.
All right. I wanted to try this out because Sam's not a big spice fan and she's not a fan of beans. So I want to try to, oh wow, these things are delicate. All right, let me use my little dainty fork. There we go. These are so interesting because they like fall apart. I like it. I feel like I need more to this. It's just too thin almost. Let me try that little spice thing that you didn't like. This thing, let's burn it out. Oh, if you like spice, that adds to it. Definitely a bean-forward flavor. I like that little green sauce that's on top of it.
That's the pumpkin pesto.
Yeah, that adds more earthiness. Very earthy.
The toppings definitely elevate the hummus, but I would prefer chickpea hummus. I like a chickpea, like a thicker consistency.
I would go 7. I wouldn't go quite as low as 6. I think the chickpea hummus is, to me, a little bit better. This is different. I like the earthy flavors and textures to it. It does feel elevated though. All right, so this is the thing I was most looking forward to. It's the truffled ahi tuna, Japanese whiskey barrel-aged soy truffle ponzu, citrus and scallion, tobiko, black sesame seeds. And they put the truffle oil like right on top, right at the table. All right, let's try it out.
That looks so fancy.
That's exceptional. Melt in your mouth, seared on the outside, raw on the inside. Very truffle forward because the oil goes right on top of it. You get a little bit of saltiness. And what I think is caviar on top of here. This is delicious. I'm gonna go 9 for these. Very good. Definitely out of these two, this is my favorite so far. All right, so next item, fungi flatbread. What's on it in this, Sam?
So this has roasted mushrooms, miso, mascarpone, mozzarella, fontina, pickled red onion, and black garlic molasses. All right, so I got 3 types of cheeses on it. I'm down for that.
And there's some fungi on there too, right?
Yes. It's so good. The flatbread isn't super crispy, but it does have like a light crisp, but it's still like fluffy. I love the garlic molasses. It kind of has like a stickiness to it, kind of like how molasses would, obviously. Roasted mushrooms are really good. And I like that they use mascarpone cheese. Ooh, 9.
Wow, so the weakest thing has been the hummus so far, because I gave the ahi tuna a 9 too. All right, so this is jumbo lump crab gâteau, smoked cheddar, pickled mustard, seed, lemon vinaigrette, supreme caviar. Gâteau is a cake, so this is a fancy crab cake. All right, let's try it out. I gotta get that caviar on there.
It looks so beautiful.
Well, it's cakey, all right. Yeah, it's a lot of crab in there. It's a high quality crab cake. Like everything on this menu is expensive, but so far, the tuna felt exceptional. This is exceptional. This is high quality food, which in this experience, a 21 and up lounge, that's, with these gold accents inside Spaceship Earth.
The presentation of all the dishes has been really great too, and I also love all the different plating, the different types of plates.
Yeah, look at the plate right here. It has the gold, like almost stones on here. You get the geodesic patterns on this plate. That's very good. It does have a little bit, I mean, it tastes like crab. Crab can sometimes be slightly fishy. I'm not getting a fishy flavor from it, but I mean, I have had, I feel like, probably fresher crab previously. This is still very good though. The caviar makes it, because it gives it that very slight, like salty flavor with that different texture. It's got tons of crab in it, it's shredded. Not dry, moist, and good. Look at the top, the way it cakes, that little crust. Very good. And the sauce brings everything together. I'm gonna go 8 for the crab cake. Everything except for the hummus, I think, has been exceptional, but the hummus may have not just been for us. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for, kind of. This is the charcuterie board. There's a lot going on here that we tried to remember when they brought it here. So we're gonna try to tell you guys. These are the hardest things to film, believe it or not.
Yes, I know that this was like, I think, a Wagyu bresaola, some salami, we have blue cheese, goat cheese, I think...
it's a goat cheese brie, actually.
Oh, I think they were house-made pickles?
Possibly. They're in this house, that's for sure.
Little baguettes. I think that this is, has cranberry and almonds in it, I think. Then we have a little piece of brittle and some honeycomb. And this is Iberico ham.
Yeah, so that's like if you guys watched our Haleo video, similar ham from that we had at Haleo, I believe.
Yeah, I probably messed some of that up, so I'm sorry if I did.
It is okay.
I'm gonna try to make a little concoction.
Yeah, we're doing overall score.
I'm nervous. I'm gonna do this.
You gotta try the Wagyu thing. Maybe you could try some things, I'll try some other things, you know?
The baguettes are really good. They're nice and toasted. The pickle's amazing. And you see like the nice marbling on the Wagyu. Has like a nice rich flavor. It's very high quality. You get like a really nice variety. You go next and we'll nosh and we'll talk. We'll give it an overall score.
Okay.
Based on our little, what we can come up with.
Look at the crumbles on this blue cheese. That looks like high quality blue cheese.
That looks like it's gonna be very pungent.
Yeah, nice pungent little cheese of blue. Let's try 2 of those on a little baguette.
I feel like the blue cheese would go good too with the Wagyu. I feel like these things are kind of all interchangeable. Like they would all kind of work mixing and matching.
I like that a lot. Let me try the brie out now. Oh, you know what? This is brie. There's goat cheese, I think, underneath the brie is what it is.
You're gonna have like a really nice variety with this.
All right, let me try this. And this does look like the same.
Iberico, I think it's how it's pronounced.
Definitely looks like the Haleo ham.
Huge stacks of the bread too to use with all the different meats and cheeses.
It's an exceptional charcuterie board.
Trying to think where the best charcuterie boards are, and what comes to mind for me is Wine Bar George and Baseline Tap House.
I think this is one of the best charcuterie boards I've had at Disney property. Everything is elevated. It tastes very good. I just hope they can maintain this consistency. I'm gonna go 9 for this. What do you think?
I agree with you. Actually, no, I'm gonna go 10 because I think it has a really nice variety.
I want to try this little brittle.
That's supposed to be like kind of your little dessert. That's your birthday dessert.
Oh, really? This doesn't come with it? Or?
No, it does. No, it does come.
This is good.
It's unique.
Yeah, no, I like the brittle too, but it's nice and sweet. This is very good. If you like charcuterie boards, 100% get this. So many great flavors, and it's so elevated. I really enjoyed the experience here. I'll definitely be back. Guys, I was still hungry. They were little bites. So we went over to Communicore Hall, or near Communicore Hall. They have what's called the Grab and Goof. Now, if you've been looking at our videos on the festivals, this is where like Festival Favorites was. It's like a little outdoor booth right next to the Encanto show. Now, they have 2 ravioli things that look interesting. I didn't get the mac and cheese bites because they looked like kind of like trash, but these kind of look like trash too. But I like me some trash. These are pepperoni pizza raviolis. They come with a little marinara sauce. Let's try them out.
I feel like we went from a very sophisticated lounge to like literally goofy food.
This tastes like what I'd eat when I'd come home from school on like an after school snack as a kid. They're not good. The sauce is definitely a canned sauce. This is for children. This is not for adults. It's not for sophisticated people with sophisticated palates like me. I like it. I don't think it's good. I'll give it a 6. Just because I think it's like acceptable as like garbage, but I mean, it's not as good as like normal festival food. They do have some sweet ones that look interesting though. It's my birthday, I needed a sweet, and this is really why we came here. What are these, Sam?
These are the cookies and cream ravioli made with sandwich cookie crusted chocolate cream, topped with ganache and vanilla cream.
This is more promising to me. So I'm going to try out this cream. It looks like a fluff almost. I think we have a winner. It's like a hot Oreo. It's like the flavor profile of it. It has this great crunch on the crust there. These are good garbage food. I would give this a 7. I still don't think it's like exceptionally way better, but it's better than these raviolis. So I'm gonna go 7. There's better things to be had. If you're gonna get a sweet at Epcot, walk over to Germany, get the pretzel bread pudding. But I think kids would really like this. So I'm gonna go 7 for this and 6 for this. All right, so that does it for our experience at Geo-82 with a slight detour over to Goofy's. What was it called?
Grab and Goof.
Yeah, the Grab and Goof.
You did grab.
I did grab.
And Goof.
And I did Goof. The Grab and Goof, I think the sweet thing was the thing they have. The mac and cheese bites just literally look like frozen mac and cheese bites they bought from the store and throw in there. But the sweet thing was pretty good. Now, on to the real story here. Geo-82. I was questionable of Geo-82, to be 100% honest. I didn't say it at the beginning of this video, but I didn't feel like Epcot needed another lounge. I feel like there's just so many places to drink at Epcot. I was like, does it really need this? And I want more rides at Epcot really more than anything right now, because I think Epcot needs rides. It's a beautiful park, but it needs some stuff to help capacity. But I think Geo-82 has legitimized its existence. It's an elevated lounge experience. The food was delicious. The mocktails we had are very good. Sorry we didn't have actual drinks, just we have work tomorrow. And
We're tired.
yeah, it's a Monday night, so
yeah, like going into it, the menu wasn't like too exciting, but I ended up really loving it. I mean, the weakest thing was the hummus. Flatbread was incredible. Like, and where can you get like a funky flatbread like that?
Yeah.
It was very elevated. The charcuterie board was like amazing. The cheeses were so pungent and they paired so well with those meats, and also they had like a lot of sweet things like honeycomb and like a peach chutney, which like helped with the pungentness of the cheese.
There was Wagyu in that charcuterie board, and there was also that very rare pig that we had over at Haleo. My favorite thing was the ahi tuna. Great truffle flavor, melt in your mouth. Everything was very good. I didn't feel too full, although it is expensive, but I feel like it legitimizes itself, as well as the aesthetic of the restaurant. I thought it was going to feel tacky, but it doesn't feel tacky. It does feel,
It is
luxury.
a very small space, so that's why reservations are also so hard to get, because there's only so many tables, and then they close them off for the dining package, the fireworks package, which I thought was crazy expensive, $179, but when I see how limited it is with the space, like I think it's a really intimate experience that I'd be interested in doing if I could get a reservation.
You gotta think, if you're watching fireworks, you're generally gonna be packed in groups of people huddled on top of each other. Surrounded by people, packed in, sweating. In there, you're gonna be in AC. You're gonna have beautiful views of the fireworks. I also really like how the lights reflect onto the glass at night. It looks almost like you're seeing fireworks above the skyline.
Yes, and as it got darker in there was all that like nice golden lighting, which is a callback to Spaceship Earth's original plans, how it was supposed to be gold.
The concept art,
yes.
Yeah. The chairs in there felt like a throwback to 1982. Obviously, Epcot opening in 1982. And it was cool to feel a geodesic tile, the tiles that you see on Spaceship Earth, because they felt like cold and like metallic, which for some reason I didn't think they were going to feel that way. I don't know why.
I never thought about how they were going to feel.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
I never thought I would touch them, so I never thought about it.
And the geodesic patterns kind of encompass you, so you do feel like you're inside Spaceship Earth. You're not. It's kind of towards the back, but it's cool to feel like you are. Also, you're in like the original Siemens lounge. It's an interesting area to see. And you have some beautiful views that cascade down through Celebration Gardens and into World Showcase. It's a fun experience, and I think if you're 21 or older, I recommend checking it out. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm. Helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notifications, that way you're notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
Make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. Maybe I just haven't been to Epcot in a while, but I didn't realize there was a Maui show where he sings You're Welcome. We caught that on the way out. I can't show it to you guys because it would get copywritten due to the Disney music, but that was a really good show, and everyone was singing along with it, too.
It's such a fun song.
Yeah. We haven't seen the geodesic sphere Spaceship Earth lit up in quite some time. It's been a while since we've been here at night. It's very nice to see. Although it reminds me, I do have to get to bed. I have to get up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. So
old man, time to go to bed.
Old man Jabe. And the people you see scrolling up on the screen, those are our members. We want to give a special thank you to them and their generosity for helping us fund this channel. If you have any interest in a membership, we have tiers as low as $1.99 a month with differing perks like early access to videos and end credits credentials like you're seeing right now. If any interest in a membership, you click the join button below, learn about all those different tiers and perks. But even if you can't become a member, if you're someone who just consistently likes, comments, subscribes, engages with these videos in any way, we feel privileged to have you guys watching because you help us make more of them. We are very grateful for you. And as always,
keep it going for Frank.